Welcome once again to Double Tap, the show where we tell you what's new and exciting in the iPhone App Store and give you reviews of 2 games as well. Went to Macworld 2 weeks ago. I went. I'm Ryan Ritchie, by the way. Jamie DeGrazia, you stayed behind.
I did.
Made sure the studio was
Mind
the store. And I got nervous about going because I thought I needed some apps to be at Macworld.
Yeah.
So I downloaded that bump app.
Yeah, so what's that? That's like the fist bump.
That gives you the contacts and you bump the phone. I was ready to bump.
Nobody
wanted to bump.
So you asked these
I would ask young ladies. I'd say, hey, you want to bump?
And then they just ran away.
Exactly.
Called security.
I understand you have an app for us to take.
I do. I have another game. It's called Auditorium. Mm-hmm. It's published by EA.
Okay. They've done a few games before.
Done a few games. If you look, they're like in the top 10 like every month or every week. Anyhow, it's sort of a music-y... It's hard to describe what it is. I guess maybe it's art. Who knows?
Oh, geez.
It's like a musical puzzle game. Basically, you're trying to complete the melody by manipulating these sound waves and using these little spheres to manipulate the light waves that turn into sound waves.
There you go.
And fill these meters up.
I didn't play the iPhone version, but I've played the version of it that's online to kind of give you an idea.
There's a Flash version. So yeah, so I played through all I don't know 5-6 levels of the. It's a lot of game for $1.99 of the iPhone version, and then I went back and sort of discovered the Flash version, and then it was never the same. I feel like the iPhone is the perfect platform for this game.
There you go.
I don't know. It's something about it makes it more intimate. I think when you're just laying there and you're just pinching and zooming and manipulating. It's a lot of trial and error to finish the puzzle. But I think it's great. I think it's a perfect example of like what you can do on the iPhone that differentiates it from, say, a DS or a PSP. And
you said $1.99. There's also a light version.
So it just came out with a light version. Yeah.
Excellent. And of course, very popular app. It's on the store. It's not going to go anywhere. Can't say the same about some other apps because the Apple police were out again this week. 5,000 plus apps removed, auspiciously because of content unbefitting.
A lot of
lewd or whatever.
Boobs. They don't like. Apple doesn't like boobs.
And we believe that Farting Boobs, an app we previously talked about here on this show, sadly may have been victim to this cleanup.
Well, it's weird that when I first heard the story, I was like, well, that's great because these apps are all bad, you know? And not that I feel like they're pornographic, and I don't have a problem with pornography.
We all know that. Sure.
But I just felt like, well, they're just bad apps. Good riddance. Get rid of them, a little cleanup. But then I hear, some games were pulled, perhaps, because I guess one game was pulled. The character was wearing a thong while she's shooting zombies or what have you. Then I start thinking, well, maybe, this is getting a little carried away. Where does it stop?
Where does it stop?
Are they going to pull GTA because you can, deal drugs and shoot hookers? Or is that okay because it's like a big publisher?
I think it's okay if it's a big publisher. Because what some other folks have pointed out, the Sports Illustrated swimsuit model app is still available, but even apps that just showed swimsuits to buy have been yanked. So there you go.
It seems like it's a little bit of a dangerous road they're going down.
You got to be careful. And I have an app this week. There are no thongs, no boobs, but there is a clown.
Yeah,
the clown's always good, and there are a lot of knives. So this can be violent. Get it while you can, folks, because this might come under
This is a freebie, right?
Well, it's free right now. I think it's usually 99 cents or $1.99. It's called Knife Toss. And I did a full review of it on the site a couple weeks ago. You can look for that. But just wanted to highlight it because it is free right now. It's the open feint free game of the day, of the week, whatever it is. I think the developer might be doing it more than a day. So do a search for it. It's Knife Toss. As you can see, it's a clown. He's on a rotating target. And you're tossing what? What? Anyone?
I don't know, balloons.
Knives.
Knives.
You're tossing knives.
I get it now. Yeah, I get it.
You're not tossing balloons. That'll never work.
And you like this game?
I do enjoy it.
It's a time waster.
It is, and it's one of those games that starts simple and kind of hooks you, and then next thing you know, it's getting very difficult. The bonus rounds, a little key for you. The bonus rounds are key if you want to try to beat the game. You need to get the bonus rounds, get the extra first aid for your clown. If you hit him with the knife, you can only do that 3 or 4 times, and then the ambulance comes.
Then he hides under your bed and kills you when you fall asleep, right?
Why don't you think about that till next week, everybody? And also, till next week, pinch and stretch.